here on a Saturday. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Wow, wow, wow. What a day of the NFL, man. Holy free holies. Man. These games ended up being so damn good tonight, man. Holy free holies. Chicago, they were losing 21-3 at halftime, come back, scored 28 points in the second half and win it 31-27. Wow. Caleb Williams is so clutch in the fourth quarter. Holy free holies, man. What a game. I think the kicker from Green Bay missed like an extra point and then a field goal. He was terrible at the end. Not sure what the future holds. I know there's some people saying that Green Bay's not too satisfied with what they've been doing the last 2 years. Barely getting into the playoff in the seventh seed and getting sent home right away. I don't think it's gonna happen. There's some talk about Matt LaFleur. I don't think it's gonna happen though. But that is crazy, man. Damn, not a good season for Green Bay. Honestly, 9-7-1. Not Green Bay football. Green Bay's used to winning probably like 11, 13 games. They only won 9 this year. And get sent home by their arch rivals, the Chicago Bears. Holy free holies, man. What a game, man. Jordan Love, 45 passes, completed 24 of them, 323 yards, 4 touchdowns by Jordan Love, but most of this damage was done in the first half. Josh Jacobs, they didn't run the football that well. That was the thing. You want to run the football, man. You're up by 18 points. You want to start running the football, milk that clock in the second half. They didn't run that ball that much tonight. 55 yard for Josh Jacobs. He was the leading rusher. Romo Dobbs led the way with 8 catches, 124 yards, 1 touchdown. Matthew Golden, 4 catches, 84 yards, 1 touchdown. Jayden Reed, 4 catches, 43 yards, 1 touchdown. And then Christian Watson, 3 catches. Yeah, see, like, the thing with Green Bay, a lot of people have said is they have a lot of receivers, right? The Romeo Dobbs, Matthew Golden, Jayden Reed, Christian Watson, but they don't have a number 1 guy. There's a lot of talent in here, but that was the thing, right? Who's the number 1 guy? It seems like it's Romeo Dobbs, honestly, right? That's the one they seem to. I remember that game months ago versus Dallas, and he had like great ass games there as well. He seems to be the one that puts up the most monster stats. Romeo Dobbs. Christian Watson struggles to staying healthy. Matthew Golden is still kind of figuring things out in the NFL. It was his first season. But that's the thing with Green Bay, man. Who's their true number 1? Is it Matthew? Is it Romeo Dobbs or is it somebody else? Okay, if Christian Watson can stay healthy, can he be the number 1 guy? If Matthew Golden can figure things out with more experience, can he be the number 1 guy? That's the biggest thing with Green Bay going forward. Who is the number 1 receiver? For Chicago, man, Caleb Williams, 48 passes completed, 24 of them, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. CC were so stupid interceptions too. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But he was a complete different play in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter. He got his head. He literally, I think, threw zero touchdowns, 2 interceptions in the first half, and then he threw 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Completely different player was Caleb Williams in the second half, man. DeAndre Swift, 54 yards. It wasn't a big rushing game. A lot of people thought that because it was cold, it was going to be a big running game for both DeAndre Swift and Josh Jacobs. It was not the case. Both of them only in the 50s when it comes to rushing. This was really a throwing game between Jordan Love and Caleb Williams. Jordan Love did most of his damage in the first half, winning it 21-3. And then Caleb Williams came back and won the second half 28-6. But yeah, this was despite of the cold weather, it was a passing game tonight. Colston, Loveland, 8 catches, 137 yards. DJ Moore, 6 catches, 64 yards, 1 touchdown. They led the way. Romeo Osuna, 2 catches, 44 yards. But yeah, man, what a great game it really was, man. If Caleb Williams can just put it all together from the first minute to the 60 minute, he could be a really good quarterback. There's something about him. It takes him a while to get going. I don't know why. It seems like it's funny because he plays good the first possession. He like drives him down for either like a touchdown or a field goal, and then he'll go into a funk until like the midway through the third quarter. I'm like, what is like? I don't get it. And then in the fourth quarter, he's magic. So like he's really good the first drive, and then after that has a hard time. And then around 5 minutes in the third quarter, he starts playing good again. It's kind of weird, but anyways, he's had a huge leapfrog to year one. Say what you want about Caleb Williams, man. The team has gotten a lot better. He's gotten a lot better. And what a win tonight. I think for the first time in 15 years, the Chicago Bears won a playoff game, if I'm not mistaken. I think last time was, I mean, I could be wrong, but wasn't the last time they won a playoff game? Wasn't it like versus like Seattle, like 2010, 2011? It's been a while since I think. I know they lost to Philadelphia in like 2018 when they missed a field goal, but I think it was the first time since like 2010, 2011 when they beat Seattle that they freaking won a playoff game. Correct me if I'm wrong. The next game, this was a much better game than we all thought, man. This game, what the fuck is happening? Excuse me. Excuse me. This game, man, the freaking Carolina put up a huge fight, man. At times they led throughout this game, man. They put up a huge fight. It was 17-7. A lot of people thought it was over. The ass whooping was coming, but nope. Carolina came back and made it a game. This was a much better game, man. At the end, I think they let that didn't like the last few minutes, seconds. They were up at like freaking 31-27. Rams were forced to score that final touchdown to win it 34-31. Holy frijoles, man. They wouldn't go away, man. The freaking Panthers wouldn't go away. And I don't think the Panthers are that, like, they're not ready yet. They still have to get receivers, better defensive players. They're ahead of schedule. A lot. I don't know how much was it the Carolina won the division, or was it more that Tampa Bay lost the division? But Carolina, man, huge season for them. But yeah, they're not ready for this, man. But they played good. Matthew Stafford, 43 passes completed, 24 of them, 304 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Kyren Williams, 57 rushing yards. Puka Nacua, 10 catches, 111 yards. I thought he had 2 touchdowns, didn't he? Puka Nacua had 2 touchdowns, yeah. So he had a great ass game tonight. Puka Nacua, 10 catches, over 111 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns for Puka Nacua. Davante Adams, 5 catches, 73 yards. And that was, I mean, but you got to give credit to the Panthers, man. They balled, man. Especially they were down 17-7. They could have just freaking said give up and thrown the white towel. They came back and tied it up and even took the lead late in the game, man. Bryce Young, 40 passes completed, 21 of them, 264 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Chuba Herbert, 45 yards rushing. Nobody really ran the football tonight, it seems like, in either game. Jalen Coker, is that his name? 9 catches, 134 yards, 1 touchdown. Terry McMillan, 4 catches, 81 yards. But yeah, man, fun game, man. This game ended up being a lot better than people thought, man. It was a really fun game, man. Better than most people thought it was gonna be. Holy free holies, got to give it up to the freaking Panthers, man, for putting up a great fight, man. They really did. They put up a huge ass fight tonight. But yeah, man, what a fun day of NFL, man. It really was. It was a fun day of NFL, both games. Hopefully it continues tomorrow, man. Hopefully it does. We got 3 games tomorrow, man. Hopefully. Let's see. What else can we talk about here tonight on a Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen? Baseball. Speaking of Chicago sports, Alex Bertman has signed with the Chicago Cubs. Wow. That is crazy. Kyle Tucker was there last year, but now I think he's a free agent. I don't know if he's going to come, but if he comes back as well, they're going to have Kyle Tucker and Alex Bertman. Jesus Christ. So Alex Bertman goes to Chicago Cubs. He was with the Red Sox last year, but he only signed a 1-year deal. So now he goes with the Chicago Cubs. Alex Bertman to the Chicago Cubs. That's one of the big free agency people were waiting for to sign. So there it is. Alex Bertman goes to the Chicago Cubs. Holy free holies. Next one is, I think there's some, yesterday some stuff came out about John Morant possibly being traded soon. Today some stuff came out about LaMelo Ball not getting along with the coach, and could he be traded soon? A lot of people had wondered, right, that it was probably just a matter of time before LaMelo was gonna get traded, right? People are like, that guy's too like too exciting for Charlotte. He's going to go to a bigger city. Now, he's in the past has not complained about it. He said, I'm fine playing in Charlotte. But a lot of people expected that eventually there was going to be a problem where they were going to have to trade him. And it looks like it might be starting to happen. And now there are talks about Charlotte thinking about trading LaMelo Ball. I don't know, man. All these guards are getting, or at least, we saw Trae Young get traded to Washington. Now there's talks about both John Morant and LaMelo Ball getting traded. So a lot of these point guards could be getting traded. We'll see if anything happens. Man, yeah, man. LaMelo Ball, it makes you think it was just a matter of time before something was going to happen. It took a while, honestly. I think he's been on that team since 2021. He's been on that team for a few years now. And the fact that it took 4 or 5 years for something to happen, but yeah, you just had to knew that eventually that was going to happen. We'll see where LaMelo goes. That guy could be like a second or third best player, maybe on a championship. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how good he really is. Being in Charlotte is kind of hard to tell sometimes. But if he goes to a better team, I want to see how good he can really be. Like maybe a second or third guy on a championship. Maybe a third guy. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's it. There's not NFL news. I mean, mainly the games, to be honest. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it. I think I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night, everybody. Let me think of no wrestling. People are just celebrating that Drew McIntyre won the WWE Championship. There's really not much in that. Football. There's really not news, like, honestly. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I will be back with all of you. What the fuck is that? Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Holla. All right, ladies and gentlemen, holla at your boy. The fuck is happening?